Peterman's probably who I should start with, huh? All right. We don't have the jail yet. We'll let Claudia in for now. We know she's gonna be disconnected pretty soon.
Let them last, so I get to stay a little bit longer.
Leah has pleas too, right?
Yes. Debbie Harrison and Chris Rout are the 217-32.
Okay. Who's Mark Hedgecock? Is that? Mark Hedgecock.
What's the name?
Hedgecock. Maybe somebody has a witness on 17032. All right, we're still missing jail.
Just 10:30, but they'll be on.
Easy. We're still missing. Does Chris have a plea? Or she has a 17032. Peterman. Let's get Peterman done. How are you?
Hey, Judge, how you doing?
Yeah, can we hit Christine Bonilla? Would Ms. Bonilla go ahead and raise your right hand and be sworn? You swear or affirm testimony about to give be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but truth, so help you God.
I do.
Is your true name Christine Jocelyn Bonilla?
Yes, sir.
And do you understand you're charged in 6 different cases with burglary of vehicles?
Yes, sir.
Have you had enough time to go over these cases with your attorney?
Yes, sir.
And do you understand your attorney is online with us right now and we're doing these pleas electronically?
Yes, sir.
Are you okay with that?
Yes, sir.
It's my understanding you're pleading to 30 days in jail, but you've already done 117 days. You'll be time served as of right now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. To each of these charges, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Accept your plea guilty in each case, find you guilty in each case. You'll be sentenced to 30 days in jail in each case. You'll get credit for 117 days in each case. Each of these cases will run concurrent with the other, meaning you only have to do 30 days that you've already done. If there's nothing else holding you in jail, you should get out today, okay?
Thank you.
Do you have any questions about anything else?
No, sir.
All right. Thank you all.
Thank you, Judge.
And Leah has one, right? Could we have Destiny Jones, please? If you would, Ms. Jones, raise your right hand to be sworn. Do you swear or affirm testimony about to give be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Is your true name Destiny Michelle Jones?
Correct.
And you understand you have 2 cases pending. One charge you with failure to ID, the other charge you with criminal trespass.
Yes, sir.
Have you had enough time to go over each case with your attorney?
Yes, sir.
And do you understand your attorney's online with us right now? We're doing this plea electronically.
Yes, sir.
Are you okay with that?
Yes, sir.
To each of these charges, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Accept your plea guilty, find you guilty, send you to 30 days in jail in each case. You'll get credit for 80 days in each case. The cases can run concurrent with each other, meaning you have to use 30 days one time. You've already done that. If you have no other charges, you should get out of jail today, okay?
She does have another charge or 2 other charges in felony, and the prosecutor will be back tomorrow to help me do the paperwork, and hopefully we'll get that done by the end of the week.
Did you hear that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any questions about anything else?
No, sir.
All right. Thank you all. See you later.
Thank you.
Is that all the pleas? All right. Now we get to do the, let's put that right there. No, it's still, we're still doing mental health. We have Crystal Lightkey.
She's on her way down. She had to be
Okay.
escorted.
It'll take me a while to get everybody online anyway. We're fine. All right, just let's get, who's her attorney? Let's get Ann. Let's get Tony.
Joseph Hill, he needs to be on.
Joseph Hill too? I see one. We got everybody, but oh, we need a defense attorney. Is he there? No. Chris is the attorney? Still have Claudia. No, weird. We'll go ahead and do it with her.
Okay. Hello.
No, we're waiting for your client. She's walking slow.
Okay. Well, you're probably walking faster than I can.
She says one, right? All right.
The judge waiting. I need her.
All right. Are you Miss?
Hello.
Is it Lightkey?
Lead key. Yes, sir.
Okay. And Is the state ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
And defense is ready.
We're ready.
I have received a copy of the mental health assessment, and I have reviewed it. Did you want to call your client to testify?
Briefly, Your Honor. Yes, sir.
If you would, raise your right hand and be sworn. You swear or affirm testimony about to give be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
All right.
Hello, Crystal. This is Chris.
Hi.
Do you know what we're doing today?
I was told the mental health bond.
Okay, you know what a mental health bond is?
No.
Well,
Well, yes and no.
well, in exchange for the privilege of being let out of jail without putting money up for a bond, you're going to make several agreements with the county so that they can give you this kind of bond. Do
Okay.
you understand that?
Yes.
And you spoke with somebody from the mental health department that that made a plan with you, what you're gonna do if you get out of jail today.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, and that plan, I understand you have transportation, but right now you can't get to your car. Is that correct?
Right. Well, I hope I still have transportation, but even if I don't, I can still use DART.
Okay, and your plan is to go down to the bridge shelter and
Yes.
check in there. Is that correct?
Yes.
Have you ever been to the bridge before?
Yes.
Okay, so you know how their process works, how to get in, when they do
Yeah.
the processing, and what the rules are.
Yes, sir.
Are you able to follow their rules?
Yes, sir.
Now you have, in order to get a mental health bond, you have to have a mental health um, diagnosis, some issues in order to have those to qualify. Do you what have you been diagnosed with as far as mental health goes?
Bipolar, depression, chronic depression, anxiety, OCD, and PTSD. A little
And
bit of
when were you first diagnosed?
either 2015 or 2016.
And where were you when that diagnosis was made?
I believe the first diagnosis was in jail, and the second diagnosis was after jail, either after jail or before jail. I'm kind of iffy on. It's been so long.
Okay.
So
As a result of those determinations, were you prescribed medications?
yes,
Do you recall what medications you took?
some of them.
Just
Um,
roughly.
yeah, roughly. I believe it was Zoloft, gabapentin, trazodone, lithium. I remember being on lithium. I don't remember if it was
And
during or
hydroxyzine?
before.
Was
Hydroxyzine.
Okay. Did you, was this back in 2015 when you were prescribed all those medications?
Yes,
And did you actually take the medications?
yes,
And did they help you?
yes,
Uh, is there a time where you quit taking the medications?
yes.
When was that?
When I got out, well, they switched me up with different. They switched me different times. I guess they were trying to get the medications right. They took me off of Zoloft, put me on Prozac, took me off of hydroxyzine, and they were playing around with my medications and stuff because it wasn't working for me at that time or whatever. And that was after I got out of Wilmer and when I went into Safe P and all that stuff. They took me off of everything and then put me
Okay.
on Depakote, and so.
Did you take those medications for a while?
Yes.
How long did you take those medications?
Off and on.
Did they help whenever you were taking them
When-
consistently?
Yes.
Are you willing to go and seek treatment from somewhere I know you've discussed MetroCare with Tony Fox,
Yeah. When
and you indicated that you're willing to go to MetroCare, sign up, get in their system, see a therapist, and
Well,
follow any
I'm sorry.
medication.
Yes, I am at MetroCare. I see regularly. Normally, I would see them once a month. I'm already at MetroCare. The SNOPS clinic up for Lancaster and Peace. They have
Okay, so
a file for me there. I've been seeing them since I started this whole process back in 2015. And
so you understand that you're making a deal to follow through with
yes,
going to MetroCare and taking your medicine as prescribed while you're out on this bond?
yes. When I'm on my medication, I'm doing good. Everything good, and I'm a whole lot better whenever I'm steady on my medications. Whenever I was
Okay.
got out of safety and everything, and I was steady with them, I had a MetroCare what was
Caseworker?
it? Caseworker. Thank you. That I
Okay.
saw once a week and once a month, and she helped me out a lot. And
All right. Well, I'm sorry to
everything
cut
is
you off,
good.
Crystal. We got to cover a couple things real quick.
Okay.
So that's an affirmative. You're agreeing to go to MetroCare. You're agreeing to take your medications. Do you also understand the check-in portion of the bond requirement?
Yes.
And that's where you're going to call once a week and check in with the mental health department, and then once a month you're going to come and stand before Judge Baxter face to face, unless we decide to do it through Zoom.
Okay. Yes. Yes, I
Okay. And then
completely agree.
the other part of this deal is you're to keep in contact with me
Okay.
so that I can reach you and monitor how you're doing, report to you any court dates that you might have, and work on your case with you. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
And you agree to do that as well?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Okay. Do you have any plans to find a job?
Yes, I do.
Do
Uh,
you currently have any leads, or do you have a job waiting for you, or what is your employment situation like?
I'm unemployed because do not have my ID or social security card for legal reasons. All my stuff was stolen from me, but I plan on getting all that back and everything. The guy that came and talked to me said that he could help me out with that, and MetroCare was going to be able to help me out with that, with the stew pot and everything. And so yeah, I have plans, and I'm gonna enroll back in school, and I just so
Okay.
I used to work at Amazon, and they're hiring right now for the season. That and Kohl's is the distribution center. So
And
I'm
last,
hoping to.
okay, that's good. Lastly, do you have friends and family in the area that can help with getting you around places and provide
Yes,
just emotional and support for you?
yes, I do. Yes,
Okay,
friends
and
and family, long-term friends of 20 years. And my family lives out in East Texas, but they're my emotional support.
okay, and and in order to be successful, the friends that you've known for 20 years, none of them are involved in any illicit drug use or committing crimes, are they?
No, sir, not the ones that I've known for that long.
Okay, because you're not going to be allowed to hang out with anyone that is not following the law.
Right, I understand.
Okay. I'll pass the witness.
Any questions?
Yes, Your Honor. You said that you have been at MetroCare since 2015. Is that correct?
I believe so, yeah, either 2015 or 2016.
So prior to your most recent arrest, were you doing monthly check-ins? I'm sorry, I just wasn't clear on that.
I was not consistent with it. And I wasn't seeing the back office, I was in the front. So I wasn't on the, I guess, probation parole side. I was on the regular client side,
Okay.
but I was not consistent. I'd go in to get my medications, and then if I was having a bad day, then I take my medications, you know, but, but I know I need to be consistent with my medications. That's the only way it's going to help.
Are you getting your medications in the jail right now?
Yes,
Are you taking your medications in the jail?
yes.
Aside from SafeP, have you ever had any substance abuse treatment?
Yes, I was at Wilmer. It used to be called Phoenix House, and I don't even know what it's called now. Gateway or something like that.
Yeah, it's called Gateway.
Yeah.
You talked about your friends that you've known for 20 years and that are willing to help you. Are any of those friends, is one of those friends Paul Stevenson?
No.
Okay. Have you had any contact with Paul Stevenson since your arrest?
No. Who is that? Oh, the person I was arrested with? No, I just met him. I was giving him a ride somewhere.
I don't have any further questions, Your Honor.
Anything else from the defense?
No, Your Honor.
Do you have any other witnesses?
No, Your Honor, we rest.
Does the state have any evidence?
Just the criminal history, Your Honor. Defendant was arrested and convicted of an emergency interference with an emergency call in January of 2009. In 2009, was arrested and convicted of a Class B possession of marijuana in August of 2015. Was placed on deferred for state jail felony of possession of a controlled substance in July of 2015. Was arrested for a misdemeanor possession of a controlled substance in March of 2020. It's still pending. Was arrested for a DWI charge in May of 2020. And that is it, Your Honor.
Anything else? You rest?
Nothing. Yes, Your Honor, I rest.
Any argument?
I'll defer to the court, Your Honor.
Miss Leinke, we're going to give you a bond right now and get you out of jail. You need to do what you say you're going to do, though. You've got to come to me once a month. You can't use anything illegal. If we're going to drug test you, and if you show up and have something in your system that's not supposed to be in your system, you understand what happens. You'll wind up.
Yeah, I'll go back to jail.
Okay. Tony's getting ready to tell you what you need to do, but Tony's getting ready to leave for a while, so she's probably going to tell you need to call someone else for the next couple of weeks.
Okay.
Hey, Crystal.
Hi.
I'm going to be your case manager for your mental health bond. However,
Okay.
I'm going to be out for 2 weeks, so here's what's going to happen. When you get released today, I was unable to set up any kind of transportation for you, so it's going to be totally up to you.
Okay,
You're going to get a folder in your property. It's going to have my card in there with my phone number.
okay,
What to do is call tomorrow so that we know that you made it okay.
okay,
Bridge, leave a message. My coworker will be answering all my phone calls, okay?
okay. Do I need to write this down or is it gonna be in the folder?
It'll be in the
Okay.
folder.
Okay,
All right, so just know, call that number tomorrow so that we know you're okay. Leave a message with a phone number where my coworker can call you back and talk with you about making sure what you're doing and where you're going and what you need to do, okay?
okay,
All right.
okay, great.
Good luck. We'll see you in a few weeks.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I be
Yep.
dismissed?
Yep, we'll see you later.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
We need Mr. Koenig. There you go. Yeah, I guess we need your lawyer. Deborah Harrison. We still need Joseph Hill. Gotcha. And do y'all know who Mark Hedgecock is? Anybody? That's a nope.
I don't know if that's what Debbie Harrison is.
No, Debbie's right here.
I don't even know.
Yeah, there's somebody else on with us, but we don't know who it is, so he's uninvited. All right. All right. You're Richard Koenig, is that right?
Yes, sir.
All right. If you would raise your right hand and be sworn. You swear or affirm testimony about to give me the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
And I have reviewed the mental health assessment. I haven't considered that for the purpose of this hearing. Did you want to call your client to testify?
No, Your Honor.
You don't?
No.
Okay. And did you have anybody else you want to call?
His mother should be in the waiting room.
Is she Hedgecock?
No.
Okay. There's nobody else in the waiting room.
Okay, then I'll call my client.
Okay. He's already been sworn in.
Okay. Mr. Koenig, you're aware that we're here asking for a mental health bond. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And I've informed you that, well, when you requested that, you requested to go from the jail to an inpatient facility, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you still willing to do that? Is that still what you're asking the court to do, to grant
Yes,
you a
ma'am.
bond when an inpatient bed opens up?
Yes, ma'am.
You do not want to be released prior to that. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you informed that that you were approved for inpatient treatment and that a bed should be opening up in the next week or so?
No, ma'am. I won't.
Once you have completed your inpatient, would you go live with your mother?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And she is supportive of your attempts at sobriety and your getting mental health treatment. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And just for the court to be aware, you do have mental health issues as well as substance abuse issues.
Yes, ma'am.
And you're asking, what you are seeking is treatment for both of those.
Yes, ma'am.
And are you willing to follow all of the rules that will be imposed upon you, follow-up treatment and those types of things with regard to the mental health bond?
Yes, ma'am.
Pass the witness.
So you have any questions?
Yes, Your Honor. Where does your mother live?
In Anna, Texas.
That was the only question I had, Your Honor.
Okay. Anything else for the defendant?
Nothing else for the defendant.
You rest?
Yes, Your Honor.
No. And did the state have anything else to offer?
Just the criminal history, Your Honor.
Okay.
In February of 95, defendant was arrested for a DWI and reckless driving in New Mexico. The disposition's unknown. In October of 96, defendant was arrested for an aggravated DWI and reckless driving and was convicted of this charge. In May of 98, defendant was arrested for a felony DWI in an open container and was convicted of this charge. In April of 2003, defendant was arrested for operating a motor vehicle under the influence of alcohol or drugs and possession of an open container. Dispositions unknown. In Arizona, defendant was arrested in October of 2000 for a domestic violence charge. The dispositions unknown. In January of 2001, defendant was arrested for a domestic violence charge and was convicted. In January of 2001, defendant was arrested for a disorderly conduct and was convicted of that charge. In April of 2006, defendant was arrested for dangerous drug possession for sale and was convicted of that charge. In August of 2007, defendant was arrested and charged with dangerous drug violation. The dispositions unknown. In October of 2018, defendant was arrested for dangerous drug possession or use and dispositions unknown. In Nevada, defendant was arrested in July of 2001 for domestic battery. The dispositions unknown. In November of 2004, defendant was arrested for endangering a child and was convicted of that. And that's it, Your Honor. I rest.
Any argument from the state?
The state is opposed to a mental health bond based off of the history.
Mr. Carter, your history, your criminal history is pretty long, but I think it might be a good thing to get you into a treatment facility if a bed comes available. So we will leave you in jail until a bed comes available. At that time, I'll grant your bond and get you into that facility. The requirement of your bond will be that you complete whatever program you go to, okay? So if you leave the program prior to completing it, you're violating your bond and you go back to jail, okay?
Yes, sir.
Also, while you're out on bond, I'll see you from time to time. We'll drug test you every time we see you. And if you have anything in your system that's not supposed to be there, you'll go back to jail, okay?
Yes, sir.
Tony's going to explain some of this stuff to you here once she can. All right.
Hi, Richard. My name is Tony Fox. I am the case manager for the mental health bond. I have been working with LifePath to get you that bed. As soon as a bed is available, we will coordinate getting you released to LifePath Systems, and LifePath Systems will transport you to Turtle Creek or Homeward Bound, whichever one provides a bed first.
Okay.
Again, we don't know when that will be, so as soon as it happens, we'll get you released and get you over there, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All righty.
And while you're out on bond, no driving. So you're not allowed to drive right now. It sounds like you have a pretty bad driving history. If you need to get around, Uber or have friends drive you, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank y'all.
Thank you, Judge. Be excused.
Yes, see you later.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks, Jill.
Thank you.